So yesterday we have discussed about how to get the data. So can anyone tell me what is the Axios? Can anyone tell me what is the Axios? Yesterday we have discussed it, right? What is the Axios? Daily you are daily you are doing right, like whatever I am explaining. So that is you people are um, getting right what I am explaining. What is the Axios? From where we will get the Axios? Anyone? Yeah, that's okay. We are using with HTTP. Why we need a Axios? From where we will get the Axios? Tell me if wrong also fine. So I need answers. Yes, exactly. From where it is coming? Yeah, NPM package. So package we can say instead of library we can say the Axios. Okay, so Axios is a NPM package. By that package, we are going to be accessing or we are calling a method. Okay, so what is a post method? Anyone? Yeah, post request. Yeah, you are correct, but which one you have to tell? Yes, post means post office what it will do, it will send the data. So that is called a post. What is the get? Yes, what is a put? Yes, exactly. Delete obviously, so that is a delete the data. Okay, so yesterday we have discussed the get API. So how the get API will work? So I have created a button on click, sorry, get data from the server. From there, we are going to be call the get data from the server method. From there, it is calling a Axios API. Where is the Axios API? The Axios API is here. So Axios.get. Axios is the one package, so it is going to be used to fetch the data from the server. Axios.get method, what it will do? It will fetch the data. Axios.get. So this is the URL. So what is this URL? So this is a some server. It is going to store the some dummy data. So this is a Axios.get. Then this phase is to hitting to the server. Once it is coming the response, so that is once it is hit to the server, then response is coming in the response object. So then it is exact data is a response is containing all the header information, return meta information, everything it would be there. So if you want only data, response dot data, so set data you are doing. Set data, what it will do, it is going to be set the all the response dot data information or a data to the data. Okay, so this data I want to iterate here. Data.map dt dt.id dt.title dt.body. So how it looks? It looks like this. Control Shift I will take a will see the browser console as well. Okay, so once I click on get data, so it is sending the data. See here how it is coming. So once I click here, once I click here, it is calling a get data list from the server. So here it is going to be hit to the API. So then it is sending a data in the response. So in specific response to data, it is containing the exact information. So it is going to be sent to the data. Set data method is just going to be set the data to here. Then it is going to be data.map dt, dt.id, dt.title, dt.body. Okay, so this is how it will work. So now just how it is when I click means it will happen. So how we'll get to know about APIs and all? If you want to see here, you have to go to my network and first clear. If I click here, get data, see here, it is calling a API here. The response will see it is getting the data in the response. In the response, it contains a URL, method, status code, remote access, and everything. And this is the data response initiator. All the information it will bring. But I want only exact data means the response dot data means it will give the exact data. Okay. So this is we got to know. Uh, Now we are doing with a post request. So what is a post request? We'll go for the code for the post request. See here. So what happens here when you click on post data, it is sending the data. So that is we will see. So for that, I want to create a post request. So how to send the post request? See, post data is there. What I have to send? I want to send the title and body. So how to do? For that, here it is there. Post data is there, but we don't have a form. So how to create a form? So here I will create a form. Okay. And I want to create a two fields. What data I need to send? I need to send the title and a body. So for that, I will take first I will send a hardcode data. I will remove this one. I will send the data to the here. So once I click means it has to be sent the data. So here in the post, I want to send the key pair value. So what is the key pair value? So it is a JSON data, title and a body. Copy. So axios.post, it is here, and I will just add here. Control V. Sorry. So Control C, Control V. So what is the title? The new post created successfully. Okay, this is a new post like that. Okay, when it has to be happen, when I click on this post data, it has to be called the send data to the server method. From there, it has to be axios.post and HTTP. This is the URL post, and we are going to be right here. Okay, we'll see here. I will go to here, Control Shift I, console. I will just post a data. So we are not seeing anything here. If you just go to the network, see here, 201 means it is created. See, it is, you want to, hope you are seeing this one. See, what is a 201? 201 means it is created. See here, body, this is a new data, title is this one. ID is created by 101. Where you are going to see here? See here it is a 10 is there, 100 is there. But here it is a 101 is created. Let I will do get data now. So we'll go here. Here it is okay. I will reload here. I will go here. I will go to the network here. Post a data means, see, 201 means created. 200 means success. So status code. This is called a status code. When the 201 will come, it is a created. What data it is? This is the new post is created. ID is created like that. Okay. But see, it is a green is there. What I will do? Okay, so post request you got it. But if you want to send the data, dynamic data. So every time I'm sending the title, body, new post created successfully, this is a new post. But I don't want to do like this. I want to create a dynamic data. So how to create? For that, I want to create a form. So why we need a form? Anyone? Why we need a form? Don't know anyone. It's in HTML form. We have discussed that. Why we need a form? Okay, fine. So whenever you want to collect the information from the user and send to the server, so that time you need a form. Okay. So what are all the attributes? Yes, exactly. See, I want to take a title and a body use state hook. So for that, I want to go here, constant bracket. So first is what a title, comma, set title. Earlier we are sending a hardcode data, but I want to send a dynamic. Each time I need to send a dynamic data. Bracket. So this is a object, so we need to send like this. And one more thing is what? One more, one more field. What is one more field? Title and body. Okay. So body. So this is also JSON object. So this is we have created. Okay. Uh, Here we have created a what is this one? We have created a two state variables. So initially it is of type object. So title and body. So I need to pass the value equals to title, title, title on change. Okay. Input type is text. Value equals to title. On change equal to e equals to set title e dot target dot value. Okay, the next is what? Label, body, input, type equals to text, value equals to what? What is the value? What is the value? Anyone? Yes, exactly. Why Mega, Suman, Jnaneshwari, Mahadev, you are not answering? It's a basic thing I am asking. Okay, please do understand. Body, then on change, then arrow function. So E is what? What is the E? Karthik? Sorry, someone told event. Someone told correct. Yes, event. Yeah. So E is an event object. Whenever we have on changes happen, so it is calling the set body method. From the set body method, it is passing a E dot target dot value. So this is the on change. So input. This is the how it will be. Then button. Okay, no need a button. I will just I will take from here Control X, Control V. Okay, so here it is there. Okay, so here what happens? Value equals to body on change, E equals to set body E dot target dot value. Okay, so now earlier we are sending a static data. Now we are sending a dynamic data. Okay, so just I want to, sorry, this is not object. We are sending a variable, right? Each variable is sending as a variable. So those variable we are passing as a title, comma, body. You can send like this also, or else colon, title, colon, body. So this is the property name, this is the property value. This value is coming from the this text box. Okay, I will just go to the, sorry, here we will go here. So this is the get data, it is getting the data. But first I want to post the data, how it will work. What is the title? I will tell welcome to web development. This is the title. Body, web dev is a most trusted programming. Okay, post the data. Okay, so data is posting or what? So if you just go here, I will add a some dummy value that is creating. Again, it is reloading. So how to? Okay, just we will see here. CLZ title body. This is the shorthand property of writing the title colon title, body colon body. So I will just add here control S. Let's see console.log whether it is a printing a title body or what. So here I will go here. We'll go here. Okay, we will just see here. Once it is a successful, so we need to tell it that okay, window dot alert of data posted successfully. Save it. See here, data posted successfully. Got it. So this is called the post request. See here, whatever the data I am passing here, it is a. So if you want to handle any errors or something like, so you should need to handle with a try catch. So in the try block and catch block CLG, if any errors are there. So try catch block, why it is used means, so it will execute if any error means it is handled in the catch block. Save it. We'll see. I will add some title and a body post data. Okay, so this is called the poster data. So you are dynamically you are posting the data. That's it. What is the errors? Warning. Okay. The message port close response was received. Okay. Okay. So this is how to set the poster data. So poster data. See here, whatever the data I am sending, it is coming here, and here in the network also, it is title is DSA DSA. See body is DSA DSA, title is this one. Okay. So then we are sending the data properly. So that is a new title and a description. Post. Here the title is new title, body is the new description. So data posted successfully. So clear means it is going to be reload. Okay. So if you want to get the data, so here it is a get data. It is you are going to be get it. Okay. So this is called a poster request. So post means what you are going to be sent. The next is what a update. So what is the update? Yeah. So here what happens? I want to update the data. What to update the data? So here we got to know what is a post and okay. So we want to see the result also, right? So for that, the post is there. Dot then open close brace inside a bracket or else response equals to open close brace. So instead of window dot alert CLG or else CLG response dot data. What is the response dot data it contains? Anyone? See, the response to data, this data is containing. So that is, it is printing here. I will just go here. I will add some data. Sorry, not here. I will go to here. I will add a data ABC and ABCD and post data. So what is happening here? So Axios post, title, body, response, console dot response. So what it is giving a response? The API response is control S will go to here, network. 1 minute. So here, what it is telling, so it is giving a response and it has to be printed, but it is telling that some of the controlled and uncontrolled input. Okay, 1 minute. We'll check here. Input type is text, value equal to title, and on change equals to e equal to set title e dot target dot value on change e dot target dot body. Okay, at least you understand how to set the data. So we will see the later uh, how to do and all. Okay, so next is what a delete. So what is a delete? So Axios delete, everything is same. Then you need to pass the ID. Okay. So how to pass the ID? So here, where to call the delete? So I need to pass a one more function here on click. Delete a item. Okay. So delete item. So every row it is displaying the data. Okay, how? I will just close means if I just to get the data, every row it is deleting. So if I want to delete means I need to click on this one. So for that, delete the data, I will call here. Delete the data, constant, delete the data equals to open close brace, then Axios dot delete. Okay, what is the method? The method is same, just we are passing the ID here. I will just copy this one, Control C. So I want to delete the ID from the here. So delete the data here it is there and delete the data. If I just go to the browser, so here I need to define one more item here, like button or something like that. Okay, then only it will works. So here, if I click means on click, it has to be called the delete data. So let's see whether it is working properly or not. Console.log reached delete data. Control S. If I just go to the browser, reload it. Yeah, it is reaching. If I click means it is a increasing a count right here. So reach the data. So what I will do, if I click on this one, it has to be deleted. So how to do? So delete the data dot then bracket response equals to open close brace and set the data bracket response dot data. Control S. If I just go to the browser ABC, so this is the post data. The next is what? Get the data. So here I want to delete the data. If I delete means, so it is telling that okay, what is that array? Data.map is not a function. See, delete success is happened. Okay, so it is deleted the data. So data.map is not a function, it is telling. So what is the mistake? We'll go here. So after deleting, set data. What is the set data? It is a data. So it is going to be data.map. So why it is telling like this? Just will observe get data. It is there. If I delete item 3, so it is deleting. Okay. So instead of map, what I will do, I will just do console.log. See, when I click on the delete on click event, okay, so it is calling a deleted data method and it is coming here axios.delete. So this is the API, it is going to be deleted, and this is the one it is created. Okay, dot then response set data equals to response dot data. So here it is a response dot data. So response to data, it is going to be set to the data. So this is the data. It is going to be iterate here again data.map. So what I will do, I will just comment for a set data for a while. CLG response dot data get data inspect. We'll go for the console and I will click on one. Yeah, it is deleting, but see 201. What is the command? It is telling that OK deleted. Okay, so if I so then it is reaching a deleted data. So put is what? So updated data. So what is the put and post and put almost all similar. I will just show here. So we have done a get. Get means it is taking the data. Okay, we just okay. What we are doing? So get data. So get data. What it is doing? So it is the getting the data from the server. So this is how it will got the data from the server. So here the data will be loaded like this. So this is we know. So this is for the get. Okay. This is a get request. And the post. So post means what? See, this is a JSON placeholder server. So get means it is coming a get data like this. So post means what? You have a two text box or whatever the text box you have. and you are going to be submit here. Once you submit, so that data is sending as a post. And here it is a just, let's say you have a, next is what a delete. So what is the delete? So delete is something, it will delete the data. So he is sending a request, some ID for a delete action. So for delete action number 5. So it is going to be delete the number 5 from the server adjacent placeholder. The next is put. See, put and post almost all similar. Put and post almost all similar. We are just passing the ID here. In the post, we are sending a only data. In the put, we are sending a data along with the ID. Okay, what does it mean? So in the get, we are taking the data from the server, that is the JSON placeholder server, and post means we are sending a, some data here. Okay, so that is called a post. Then put means what? We are updating the existing data. For that, we need a ID. So whether I want to update for a 100 or 200 or 0 or whatever the thing. So it is going to be see here and it is going to be updated. So that is called a put. Post and put are similar or both are everything is same. In the post we are not sending a ID. In the put we are sending a ID. And the delete also we are sending a ID. Why we are sending a ID in the post and put and delete? Anyone? Anyone can tell me? It is something not a math function. So uh, like why we need a ID? Karthik, Suman, or Megha, or any Dhaneshwari, Aman. Why we need ID first of all? See, let's say these are all the students. N number of students are there. So this is the student details. So here we are using the ID. Why we are using the ID? What is the necessary? Dhaneshwari, Karthik, Mahadev, Megha, Suman. If yes, say yes or no in the here. Yes, exactly. See, you have a roll number, right? Why you have a roll number? You should be unique. Here I want to take a attendance. So I need to take attendance means what? So here it is a something 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If 2, 8 are means how you are going to do assign a subject, or if you want to take a test, or if you want to issue an ID card, or if you want to issue a certificate, you can you issue a two times same certificate to the one person? No, right? Same thing as like you have a ID. Okay, these are all the, it contains the title and post. So if you I told that whenever I want to delete and put. So let's say this is a delete and this is called a put. So that time we need to send a ID. Why? Again, delete and put. Everything logic I explained. But you people need to tell why we need a ID in the delete and the put means what? Update. Or else you can. So this is for the delete. Okay. This is a delete and this is called a put or a update we can say. So why we need a ID here? Anyone? Exactly. Exactly. See, you have a 10 number, 10 or 100 items. So if you want to delete, you need ID, right? To whom you have to target the exact. So if you want to delete, so you need to pass the ID 8. If you want to delete a 3, you have to pass the 3. Then again put update. So if you want to update, here it is, let's say, a 12th item. So if you want to update a 12th item, so you need to pass a 12th item with the API, along with an API. Same thing we are doing here. See, in the update data, we are sending for the ID 1. So you need to update this data. To delete data, we need to delete for a ID 1. So this is how we are doing the put and the post and a deleted item. So get means what? So let's say this is a data. Get means what? We are getting a data. See, this is a, let's say this is a get data. So you are taking the data from the JSON server to the your application and you are printing. So that is called a get. So that is a get is clear. The next is what? You have a form. You have a one form. You are sending a data. So that is called the post. Okay. What is that one? So that is a post because you are sending a data. You no need ID because wherever you want you can post it. So this is a your user information and you submit. The next it is coming a put. So post and put are post and put are both the same. Only difference is in the post we are not sending a in the post we are not sending a ID. In the put we are sending a ID. In the put we are sending a ID. Again you want to delete. Delete. So if you want to delete a specific element, that time if you want to specific element, so that time you need to pass the ID attribute in the put and delete. So you need to pass the ID. Got it. So this is how it will work. The put and post. So got it. Uh, the next we are going with the see. You just practice this one, okay? Uh, put delete we have done. So put what happens? Same thing we are passing and we are passing just ID here and the ID attribute we need to pass it. Okay, the next is a React.js server component. Okay, what is this? What is the component? Anyone? What is a component? Yes, it's a JavaScript function or a piece of a code. It will run independently. You can add the sentence. So I don't want to explain more deep here, but just I'm telling. So component, we have learned about a client-side component. In the React.js, we are creating a component. That's okay. Then what is a React.js server component? React.js server component, it is created in the server environment to run the program. How? See here. So here, client component, server component. So how to create a component is a client component h1. So this is a one piece, one component. And same, I am creating a server component. Server component. This is a server component. So here, what happens? Import server server component from the React server component. and that component it is injected here, and this is the child component. Okay, what is the React server component? A React.js concurrent mode is said to be a new feature that help React apps stay responsive and grateful, adjust to the user device capability and network speed by rendering the content on the non-blocking way. This make it is possible to render the updates in the background, prioritize the task and handle the higher levels of intensity. Okay, React.js server component means, so now earlier they are writing the components client side. Now they are writing the server side as well. Okay, so this is a theoretical part is there, and error boundaries. Okay, so see these topics are that not important. So just for knowledge purpose, we have mentioned here. So error boundaries is there, code splitting is there. So this is some theoretical part is there. We will share. Uh, Static site generation, server side rendering with React, progressive web app. So this is very important. Why? Because what happens if you build an application? What is a progressive web app? Let's say you have working for one Flipkart company. You have started working for a company, Flipkart. So you have developed this application, Flipkart. Okay, so you cannot tell like that. Okay, I have only. You cannot tell like that. Okay, I have only web application. So you have to support for the. You should have a Android application, and you should have a iOS application. But you need to develop a Android and iOS. So then what you have to do? Is it possible to is it possible to take develop an application in the three ways? Yes, if you have a budget or a cost, you are going to be build a Android iOS web. So if you don't have a budget, so then you have to go for the progressive web app. So what is the progressive web app in the sense? So it is a web application only. We are integrating with the Android wrapper. So just this web link we have added into a wrapper. So it is acting as a web application. Okay. So you are not developing an Android and iOS app. You are just built in a web application. So that is running on the browser or Google Chrome or laptop or this one. So then that is you have built a responsive as well. So this application you are going to be give to the users. So how you have made a one React Native wrapper, and you are adding the this URL in that. So then it will automatically create the progressive web application. Okay, so progressive web app. So we are going to be see here. So this one theoretical content is there. I will just going to give you so you can go through it, and testing the React component tomorrow I will tell. So this is very important. So it will cover a one more job profile called the testers. If you know testing, how to do testing, so then it is easy to like what I can say, scale the application and